Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everybody. ElanPaul here with your abandoned challenge, the no starter ship challenge that we were getting to the center of the universe. We have our ship, of course, as you know. As you saw in the last episode, we're on this forsaken planet and in pretty good conditions. It's just trying to find, broken ships or graves. I just need to find one grave, for crying out loud, is getting a little more difficult. So hopefully we'll find something here shortly. So let's get a move on. We've cleared out this particular crater, so I'm going to start heading back out and take a look around. What is that? Looks like just rocks of some sort. Yeah, it's just a rock. Okay. Alright, so we're going to head back this way. I don't see anything just yet. Go to the south again. We're going to do a little bit of weaving. It's dark here again, but it's still, the landscape is still easy to see stuff. That was an egg. Okay. Looking for crashed ships too, so you're going to see me flip back and forth between it and the... I like to be in third person like this, but I'm going to bounce back and forth to this particular view to check to see if we're passing over any ships that I just don't happen to see. They should populate pretty easily. Oh, we're getting towards daytime again. Okay. Graves are going to be harder to find this way. That's the only problem with doing this, is that you fly over a grave at a speed, and you have to be really close to see it from your ship, and it can pass right over you, underneath you really fast. So there's a possibility I'm passing over graves and I don't even realize it. So I may do another landing and another running around. I think that would be good. We do have some oxygen we can use up. Love to find a building. Every time we come across these weird depressions in the ground, I want to check them out. Still nothing. It's almost like it wants to put a cloud passing over, but this planet has none. Pretty neat. Really would have thought we would have found more. We got 3 freighters and we got some warp cells out of it, so that's fantastic. Some warp hypercores. I mean, can't really beat that. We can jump from system to system pretty easily now without having to worry about stuff. Hoping to find maybe a transmission tower that will direct us towards a crashed ship. I think it's time for us to land. I think that'll be best. So let's go ahead and land up here on the ridge. There we go. This looks like a good spot. Somehow we are flying through the ground. Okay, let's take a look. I don't see a thing. Okay, so we're going to head south. We're going to head in this direction on foot now. Let's make sure our launch thrusters are at full strength. They are not. We can use one of our launch thruster things here. There we go. Good. So we're all set there. Let's go. And and we'll just keep looking through our scanner and see what we can find. If we find a grave, graves are easier to find when you're on foot because you can see them up to 800 units away. 850, I believe it is. And crashed ships will show up as unknown buildings. That's an ancient ruin off the planet. Okay. Well, this used life support at a great rate. We have so much oxygen, we should be good for quite a while. We can really move pretty quick, even on foot. Whoops. Stop myself. Hit the wrong button. See? There's plenty of oxygen to be had. Plants on this planet, so not too concerned about it. See? Like this one. And we'll go ahead and use some oxygen to keep us going. Take a look around. Okay. Quite a distance on this. If we had a nutrient ingester and we had the right types of foods, we could probably go indefinitely through the air. But as it stands, this will work. That's what I was curious about, whether things were going to start popping up as I floated. Yes, they do. Okay, good. Oops. Stop myself again from forward momentum. Wasn't intending. Hoping we find something. This is kind of ridiculous. We have a building anyway. Let's do a landing and we'll redirect ourselves there. Now I will settle for a transmission tower. Look around, make sure I'm not missing something else. Maybe it'll be a crashed ship. It is a relic. Okay. We're going to use that. Alright, so we have a relic. We're going to run across those on this planet too on a regular basis. Let me get close enough so we can clear the marker. Okay, and continue on. And we'll use it as a point to kick off from because we're on a ley line, obviously. Grab the oxygen while I go. So it's good to know that these things pop up as we're going. I was really concerned about that. There we go. See, nothing? I can't get up the hill for some reason. Must have been running into a rock or something. Always want to check to the sides because even though you're on a ley line, the buildings and stuff don't always show up directly in the line. So you just want to be a little cautious on that. think we're making good time here doing it this way. Take another peek before we boost our way to the next spot. Okay. Now I'm contemplating using the surge battery idea, seeing if we can find something, because that wouldn't be a bad idea. Just make sure there's none nearby. Okay, just that one. Good. Be a ship. Nope, another relic. Take a look from here. Yeah, you see nothing. So let's see. Do we have our surge? Yeah, we do have our signal booster on it. We need surge batteries, and I don't know if we can make any right now. We need gold and we need sodium nitrate. Sodium nitrate shouldn't be hard, but gold is kind of the tough one, and I did sell my gold off, not thinking I was going to need it. But if we have a cave nearby, hey look, caves, we can see if we can find some gold real quick. Kind of feel stupid about that. Okay, we definitely don't need the cobalt, that's for sure. And you don't have to stand there and study the stalagmites. Just glancing at them, because the alternative, like that silver, will always show up as that peach background type thing. So those who are visually impaired, whoa, almost destroyed it. Okay, any more gold here? Platinum. Platinum would be handy. How much gold did we get? 30? We have enough for one battery. We just need 15 sodium nitrate. Let's go ahead and do that real quick while he floats away someplace else and can stop bothering us. We need 30. There we go. Get that moving. And it looks like he's far enough away now. Let's grab the platinum. I don't think we need it, do we? Now that I think about it, we don't really need the platinum. There's nothing to repair. So we'll skip that idea. Here we go. We have enough to make one surge battery. Boink. Okay, so we can do a signal booster and we can check things out now. I would like a little bit more gold to make one more battery, perhaps, but I'm not seeing any more stalactites or stalagmites that we can grab that have gold in them, so there we go. And we're supposed to be heading south that way. So let me take a look with my own eyes. Make sure I'm not missing something. Let's get up to a ridge. Actually, let's get pretty far away. I don't want finding a relic on this. That would be annoying. Crystals, yeah. Those would be nice. A little bit further out. And again, if we don't find a building on our own at this point, we'll use the signal booster. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're far enough out. All right, let's drop it down. There we go. Really? Nothing found, and we just wasted a battery. Wow, that's just mean. Okay. Well, so be it. Found nothing. Doesn't bode well, though, because if there's no buildings nearby... Get up to the top of this, and boost. I just want to make sure we have plenty of juice to get past it. Oops, stop forward momentum again. Happens. What I'm going to try to do is I'll try to find another cave here in a moment. Shouldn't be hard to find. This place is riddled with caves. And we'll take a look for another one. Cave up in front of us. Get a little bit more gold. Look around, okay. Isn't really a cave. It's more like a ravine. Yeah, it's more like a ravine. It's not really a cave. Cave has other elements to it, as you know. These would be caves. Except these are tiny, tiny caves. Really? Really thought of blasting right through them. It's okay. We'll grab the sodium. It's not much, but it gets it out of our way. In case we want to look beyond. Oh, might be worth analyzing. Just to see if the secondary element is something useful. It is not. But same concept for the stalactites is to look for gold. Platinum, okay. Oh, it's quite a cave system, actually. It just opened up into. Great way to get rid of them. You don't feel like dealing with them. Wow, that goes down quite a ways. Let's take a look around while we've proceeded a little further. Let's make sure I'm not missing something. Okay. So I'm still heading in that direction. Here's a clump. Maybe one of these will have gold. All cobalt. Odds are we're going to find one sooner or later. Silver. Why couldn't this place have fingers on them, right? Okay. Really hoping to find what I'm looking for here, but it's not working out really well, is it now? Okay. South. Sac venom on the way. I don't see any other buildings. Let's proceed. Loudest truck in existence just went past my place, so sorry about the noise. Over there. Of course. It's always going to show me platinum and silver now because that's the only things I don't need. Looks like it's getting towards daytime. Still headed on build. Or refill, I should say. It's a very handy way to get yourselves out of a cave system if you're not sure which way is up. Or the fastest way out via an entrance. Dig a hole, fill it in. It'll pop you out to the surface. I do it out of spite sometimes too for those guys, because I don't like them. Okay. Yeah. Not finding gold right now. We're not having a good time in this. We're going in the right direction. I should probably just head in that direction because it's still south. Let's go down a different cavern. I don't think we've been down here. Oh. Yeah, this is the one we were going down. And we're heading south, so that's good. Just take a quick peek. Make sure you're not passing by buildings and stuff. No, okay. Platinum again. Can't see from this distance. Cobalt, cobalt, cobalt. South, that's east, that's north. Okay, let's go back to the south. This is east, I know, but we're heading more. It's curving in that direction, so I figure we'll just go that way. finally, finally, finally. I have to get 2 batteries if I can, but I don't think we're going to find that much gold here. I know, it's telling us how many steps we've walked. I'm not worried about that. Steps of failure only count when you're still looking for a ship. And I am not looking for a ship anymore. Well, sort of. You know what I mean. Okay, we're working our way back out. Okay. So this is almost south. I just want to see if we're going to run across another gold one. Okay. Alright, let's go out of the cave system. It's time. There we go. North, south. There we go. Let's take a look. It's just stuff in caves. Okay. How much did we end up with? 38. We can make 1 more battery, I think, and that's it. Because it takes 20. We need 2 more gold in order to make what we're looking for. So, let's get some more sodium. To make 1 more battery. And then we'll look for another building. And hopefully we can find something, because the fact to have it tell us that there's nothing around is disturbing. There we go. Here we go. Ready? I'm on a rock. There we go. Nothing. Basically, it's telling us that our ship, and there's literally nothing around here. So we're just going to have to look on our own, I guess. I guess the surge battery idea is not working for us. Really hoping to find something, but that recharge. All that useless gold that we've picked up. Sad part is we'll probably run across a building here soon and be like, what in the world? Across that gap. Guess what we just found? Ah, not so fruitless after all. Fabulous. We found ourselves a grave. Alright, so we have that done. Now we can go back to the other system and we can get ourselves through the portal. Oof, that's a really good thing. Now I would like to find some hyperdrive upgrades, because they are going to be necessary for us at this point. Because otherwise it's going to take about like 50 jumps to get to the center. Okay, good deal. Okay, memory fragment as well. Oxygen rerouter, how nice. That's actually a pretty good upgrade for our suit. It's mostly for underwater. Okay, resurface. Yeah, it's for underwater. So we can uninstall that at some point and use it. No big deal. Alright. So good. Put these down here. Alright, I'm going to put over here. Okay. Okay, any buildings nearby, just to play it safe. I may do a quick search with that as well. Let me pull my ship in. Good, very good, you know? That was the one thing I was hoping we wouldn't have a problem with, is finding a grave, so I'm glad. There we go. Get up a little bit higher in the air. I'm going to do a quick search. I would love to find another ship. Not necessarily for the money at this point, because we really don't necessarily need it, as we need, you know, upgrades and stuff like that. We've literally gone about the whole circumference of the planet at this point, so. All right. Here, nothing. Quick scouring, no, nothing. And you notice it's gone north again. Alright, so we have literally gone around the whole planet once, and we haven't found a stinking ship, except for a couple freighters. So, I'm going to go ahead and exit the system. Now, what we do need, I'd like to get some dioxide. Do we have any planets in the system that have... they're cold? We don't know about that one. Okay, let's go ahead and get out the atmosphere. Where's our planets at? Verdant. Unknown. I don't think it's a cold one. Okay, it's barren. Let's go ahead and head back to our system we were in, because I think that system has what we're looking for. I wouldn't mind another space station. I don't know about you guys, but let's, while we have the ability to do so, let's hit another system that has a lot of planets. I think there's more than one there, isn't there? Okay, let's go there. And then we'll come back to our original system. And remember, the space stations, they don't repopulate some of the containers and stuff like that, but the trade terminals will be refilled. Interesting planet right in front of us. Of course our inventory's full. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's my bad. Hey, look, a surge battery. Alright, ash-shrouded planet. So someone's been here before. Vapor, so ancient bones, which are very, very lucrative. That is definitely not a cold planet, but I'll check it anyway. Verdant again. That might be cold. Noxious, okay. Can't always tell by the color, but usually when they're light in color, it usually means they can be cold. Radioactive. There's a planet there. That's the ash-shrouded one. Okay, so there's one more up here. Okay, it's on the other side of this planet. Let's check it. There we go. What are you? Got a greenish color to it, so contaminated. Okay. Alright, so that's all the planets. We should hit the space station, though. Shouldn't we? Because you never know what upgrades we can get there. Plus, we have some exosuit upgrades we can use. So let's hit the space station. We'll remember to do that in every system we go to. Now we can upgrade our exosuit a little bit more. Well, this was a good episode. Okay, so we got a grave. We're done. We've got our one glyph that we need. could do is we could just use that glyph, go through the portal now. It's not a bad idea. Terminal first. Let's sell some stuff off real quick. Let's see. I'm going to get rid of the carbon nano too. I think we need it. Pulpy roots. Let's get rid of them. Salvage data, the polyfiber. Teleport coordinators, which it's only, oh, it shows all 35. Good. Alright. Alright, we're in good shape there. Nothing in our ship that I think we need. Let's get rid of the convergence cube. I don't think we're going to need it anymore. Or wiring looms. That's nice. I don't think we're going to need these. Let's, wow, they're selling for $1 million a piece. Sweet. Alright, we're in good shape. We got good money now. Let's grab a couple more of these, so we have 4. They're expensive though, so they're $1 million each. I gotta be careful. So we got as much as we're gonna ever get. Paraffinium, good. I'll grab that. And pugnium, we need the pugnium. Good. Let me see. So that should help free us up here a little bit. Dioxide. Keep forgetting we need dioxide. That's what we need the coal planet for. So we can open this one up now. We got plenty of all of that. Alright, so that's ready to go. Down below, can we free anything up? We got, how much chromatic metal do we have left? 130? Okay. I want to be a little bit careful. We can do magnetized ferrite pretty easily. Paraffinium and pugnium. How much paraffinium we have? We can free up one of these slots. We need 20 more to free up that one. Do we have it in here already? Let's find out. We do. So we can free up that one slot now. Okay, so we got more slots open in our inventory here. Good. Paraffinium here as well. These just need dioxide. 4812, 160 is what I need. Whoop, nope, 200. 200 of that. Okay. Alright, we should be good then.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
I think we're doing pretty good. Let's go upgrade our exosuit someplace in here. I don't see an upgrade station in here. Can't get through there without an Atlas pass. I don't feel like making one. Thought there was an upgrade station here. Maybe it's the other side. It's probably the other side now that I think about it. Yeah. There we go. Should be right here. There it is. Alright. So I'm going to put this one up here. Okay, and we got 2 more that we can use. Put them here. And I'll put one right there. That'll work. Now let's check the others. Starship shield. Another emergency signal thing. There's another one over here. Counterfeit circuits, so we got to sell these. Starship shield you can use. That's fine. It's going to help us a little bit. 7%, 8%. Yeah, no big deal. A little bit is always helpful to us. Okay, let's go ahead and sell these. Actually, why don't we take it to the next space station? We'll jump to one more system here. There we go. So we want to go back to this system because we know that we can get our portal there. So let me see what we got. Okay, another big system with a lot of planets. Let's hit it. So we're just prepping ourselves now. We need some hyperdrive upgrades. The space stations may have them too, so that's a good thing. We'll have to remember that. Really don't feel like testing my shields. We're not searching for Artemis. Alright. Go to this side first. Sell off the stuff we've got. You know what we should do? Let's hit this one first. See if we pick up anything new. Because all the things that we're going to pick up are going to be over here. Multi-tool expansion slot. Very nice. Unstable gel. Salvage data. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and expand our multi-tool. There we go. Our exosuit. We can get another slot over here. Alright. Then we'll hit this side. So that'll be the standard that we'll do. Maybe we'll do one more space station. Let's see. Terminal right here. Here it is. Alright, what do we got? Signal scanner, counterfeit circuits, and the unstable gel. Salvage data. Okay, good. What can we buy? What do you got? Doesn't look like he has much. Ah, the wiring looms are much, much cheaper here. I should have bought them here. There we go. Okay. Data cabinets. Nice. Fascinating. Alright. I'm going to do one more jump. What does this system have? I didn't even check it yet. Was it discovered yet? It was. Okay, what do we got? Flourishing. Sub-Zero. So we get our dioxide there from the one that has the rings on it. We have activated copper on the hot planet. We can get some of that and free up a couple more spaces. Alright, good. And more activated copper over there. So, water bridge. Okay, so it really doesn't make a difference which one we go to get our activated copper. How much did we need? We need 225 of it to free up those spaces. Okay. And I want to get some dioxide. We'll need 200 of that or more, as case may be. Say, the planet with the rings is going to have what we're looking for. That's not the planet with the rings. Do we have a different planet? Coda. Let's check real quick. I'm curious. How does that happen? It says it's a sub-zero planet with frost crystals, and this one tells me it's got selenium and it's a hot planet. Okay, that's weird. How about you? Windswept. Foul brood. Activated copper, that's our hot planet. There's a planet out here. Hold on. Should be right there. We'll check it in a moment. Alright, there's one beyond it over here. Let's go in this direction here and get beyond these rings. I think we can see it now. There it is. Activated copper. Is that our sub-zero planet? No, it's flourishing. So we have no sub-zero planet, even though it says that this one is supposed to be. Wow, that's really strange. I don't know if you guys have ever run across that before. I need activated copper. Let's go ahead and hit it. Then we'll check another system real quick and we'll look for dioxide. That's odd. It must have changed somehow. Huh. Okay. we doing in here? Good. Love to make some magnetized ferrite. I know we've already done the chlorine on them. So we need 300 magnetized ferrite. Hitting a planet with magnetized ferrite would be better. But I can make it. See, I've got plenty. Alright, just need to find a deposit now. Get in and out of here as quickly as we can. It's a lot of plants. I see what we got. We got meteor strikes. That's what that was that I saw. One more scan. Yeah, not finding anything. Let's land. Okay, take a look.
Thermal protection.
44. 238, right there. They have magnetized ferrite here too. Well, isn't that interesting? Alright, let's go ahead and hit that. What are these? Curious deposits? Yeah, we don't.
Thermal protection falling.
Alright, let's see. Sorry about the noise. Alright. We marked it. I just want to be close to the deposit. Oh, these type of trees, huh? We can't run through them. I can't seem to move. Okay, there we go.
Extreme temperature detected.
Okay, what do we got? Okay, good.
Thermal protection falling.
Falling fast, too. So I'll have to use some batteries.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling.
Okay, how much do we got? 187. We're almost there. About 50 more.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, check. 233. Let's get a little extra for the chromatic metal.
Thermal protection
We're
falling.
about to jump in our ship to recharge ourselves. Alright, quickly.
Extreme
There we go.
heat detected.
Wow, that was fast. Alright, what do we got? 270. Just put it down here for a second. Let's get in here and fix these up.
Component repaired. Component repaired. Component
Okay, we're all fixed up.
repaired.
Activated copper. Just change that real quick, except we already ran out.
Recharge.
There we go. It's a 1-to-1 ratio on this, so we'll get 150. 150, is that how much activated copper we had? No, we didn't have that much. Okay, great. It's going to wait here for me to recharge. I'm going to hit a magnetized ferrite location as well. Okay. Because we need how much magnetized ferrite? I think we need 100, 200, 300, 400 magnetized ferrite. And we now can use chromatic metal there to free that up. Okay. Okay, good. We're down to 75 chromatic metal, but that's okay. We don't need a whole ton more. There. Okay. Just rearranging stuff. Stuff didn't seem right. There we go. Rearranging stuff so we can make room in our inventory. Alright, good. That looks a little bit better. Let's go find some magnetized ferrite. Got a building over there too. Phosphorus. Phosphorus. Activated. Magnetized. So magnetized right in front of us. And we need about 400 of it. So we're going to just hit deposit after deposit and go medium setting. So that way we don't kill ourselves. It's dropping like a rock.
Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge.
See twisters.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay. Back to the ship. Why didn't we get in?
Extreme heat damage
That was weird.
detected.
How much did we end up with? I don't know if we ended up with enough. 133. That's all we ended up with. Okay. Alright. We're going to have to make the rest on our own. I don't think we can survive out here in this particular weather. Let's see. So we can get this one fixed.
Component repaired.
And that's it right now. So now we need dioxide. So let's go ahead and take off. Go look for dioxide. Storm crystals could come in handy, but I'm not going to worry about them just yet.
Extreme temperature detected.
Okay, off to our next system. What about you? Also a very large system. It's a dissonant system. Not that we can use that, but if we can get ourselves... Ooh, yeah, if we can get ourselves a nice... Ooh, you know where I'm going with this. We get a sentinel ship. That could come in really handy. Ah, dioxide. Okay. So hold on a second here. Let's take a look and see what we're up against. Nothing. We have no idea. Alright, let's take a look at the other planets real quick. Okay, Gamma Root. There's another planet out there, but I can't see it through there, so... We should hit the space station real quick, though. Temperate. We need dissonant. Ancient bones, that's nice. There's another planet out here. Can't see it beyond the edge of the planet there. Let me just get through this real quick. Okay. There's our dissonant planet. And it's frostbound too, so we can kill two birds with one stone. Alright, so let's hit the space station. And then we'll hit that dissonant planet. Alright, this should be done. It is. Pull this out. Where's our pure... Okay, so we got magnetized, we got regular ferrite dust, and we have pure ferrite. Turn that into magnetized. We'll be turning this into stuff too. Okay. Out we go. We're going to hit this one first. See what kind of upgrades we can get out of here. Oh, check you out. Everything's rearranged in this one. Counterfeit circuits again. Not you yet. There. it's a suit expansion slot. That's why I wanted to wait. Polyfiber. Okay. Now we can do it. Okay. So I'm going to get the one extra spot right here. I'm going to use one more up top now. I'm going to start filling this in. I like to get all these filled in. Good. That was nanites, wasn't it? I'll grab them. I don't know if I'm going to end up using them for any reason, but I'll grab them. I'd like to find a Sentinel ship. Sentinel. The reason for the Sentinel ship too is because it will come in handy in going through the center. Interesting. More nanites. Alright, sell. Let's see. Do we have anything to sell? We do. Counterfeit circuits and the polyfiber. Alright, that should give us enough money to go on for now on. Buy. What do you got? You got hermetic seals. Good. Platinum, tritium, chromatic metal. Nice. I'll grab the chromatic metal. For our inventory, we'll grab the copper. We don't really need the tritium. Pretty sure we don't need platinum anymore either. Ruthenium, I'm just going to get rid of that. Silver. Got plenty of platinum, but I don't think we need it for anything. Yeah. None of these need platinum, right? Pure ferrite. Okay. The dioxide's handy for sorry. Thinking. The dioxide is very handy for life support. So that's good to have. I got plenty of wiring looms. I don't think we're going to need any for a long time. Okay. All right. We're in good shape, I think. How are you? 75. Okay. So we got 100 more. So let's make 100 more. Okay. Plenty of copper now. Alright. I think we're in good shape. So we're not going to make it through the center today. But we are definitely going to find ourselves. We'll make this a little bit of a longer episode. I'm going to see if I can't get an echolocator and we can find ourselves a ship. And that's the last thing we need to do. And then we can head back to the portal location. Right there. That little planet right in front of us. You are the one we want to go to. Frostbound, we get dioxide there too. It's got activated copper, so we're going to have to be careful with the cold weather. We're going to use our ship to do most of everything we need to do. We need 200 dioxide, 300 will be great. I'm kind of excited. Looks like we're going to be able to complete this one. I think the next episode is probably going to be our last episode. I think we'll be good. Maybe one. We'll see. Alright, so lots of water here. Want to head towards land. Okay, we will need... Oh, we need an advanced mining laser. Okay, hold on. We're definitely going to need an advanced mining laser. So, let me get that started here. So we need 2 wiring looms, and a hermetic seal, which we could have just bought, and a carbon nanotube, which we just deleted. Okay. No big deal. Done. Okay, so we got that. Alright. And it looks like there is one of those diggers right up there on the right. Fascinating. What's our temperature, please. I need to know what my life support is doing. Okay, we're going to have to make ourselves a cave to hit this guy in. Nope, it isn't one of the diggers. But it's a radiant shard. We do need those. I think we need 3 of them. We're probably going to need more. Wow, okay. Thermal protection is really falling fast. We'll wait. Are you kidding me? The hazardous flora is damaging my ship? That's new. Life support, pardon me, my hazard protection get fully charged here. And then we're going to look for a digger, take him out, and see if we can find ourselves an echolocator. That'll be great. Had to be one of these planets, though. Having a few extra radiant shards will be necessary because we're going to need to recharge certain things. Sit in here while he goes away. So we have 5 now, right? 6. We have 6. Okay. While we're waiting.
Extreme temperature detected.
Okay. That'll give us 300 pure, which will turn into magnetized as well. We got 100 magnetized already. Let me see if I can fix something. This one. We have any up there? No. Okay. So that one's fixed. We need to do the next one next and this one next. 200 more. Yes, I want to get all these spots available, especially if I'm going to, even though I'm going to be getting another ship, I just want to make sure. I think we might be in a storm. I think we are. 7. No, no storm. There we go. Now we just need to find some other stuff. Now, you know what? Why don't we take off? Let's look for a digger. We just gotta fly over the surface and look. Do a scan, maybe we can find a building. There's a digger to my right. It's right here. I don't know where though. Yeah, I see him now. It's in the trees. Problem is I need to be able to escape from these guys for 10 seconds or so. So I'm going to try to go into the rock that's on the far side of them and dig a cave. I think that'll be good. Okay. Off we go. Stop. Good. Can we see him from here? Yep, we can. Okay, so we can use our laser. Oh, good, it's the little guys. Mirror, we needed it. That's all we need. And done. Okay. Alright. Is there another one nearby? So we did need a mirror anyway, so that's fine. 327, there's one right over there. Okay, let's go. Hi guys, good to see you. Alright. There's one right there. Looks like just the one. And we can do the same thing from the other side. We can dig a cave. Oh. Of course, we got a storm coming in. Bad timing. Oh yeah, I know. Got him. Another inverted mirror. Got it. Yeah. But we gotta recharge. Yeah. Let's take another look around. We could use some dioxide, but I think getting the diggers is going to be our big thing. We need to get an echolocator. I don't see any more diggers anywhere, so let's go for a dioxide deposit a little further away. Even up to 1,000 would be fine. Activated copper, huh? 648, that looks pretty good. 984, excellent. That's where I'm looking. Okay, good. Ready? See if we can make it to our ship before we die. Got it. Okay, good. There it is. We got a digger over there, so we'll land right here. Really? Oh. Normally you just clear out all the trees, man. Oh, these storms are always wonderful. Let me see if I can head to the cliff. Maybe we can hit this guy up too. I think we can survive. I don't see the digger. Alright, where is he at? He's right there. 92. So, let's go this way. Let's do this. I just want to be able to get a clear shot at him. I want to be able to see through the trees here. Let's see. Let's use regular carbon today. Just about see him from here. There we go.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Well, that's good.
Technology recharge.
Okay, he has an inverted mirror too. I'll go ahead and grab it. Inverted mirror taken. Okay. And we'll look around for another digger someplace, but I don't think we're going to find any. No? Really?
Extreme temperature detected. Thermal protection falling.
Ship. Get to the ship. Okay, now where is our
Thermal protection falling.
dioxide? Right there. Okay, let's jump in. We'll recharge. Actually, we can probably recharge a little quicker. Hold on. There we go.
Technology
There you go.
recharge.
Ready? Okay. Should be right here. There it is. We'll use our batteries while we're here. So we need, like I said, a full complement of this. We need at least a full stack. We need really 200, but I would like to have the extra.
Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling.
Ah,
Technology.
had to use 2 batteries. What? Survived a soul and a... Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Thermal protection falling. Thermal protection falling.
How much we got? 200. The rest is money. We'll just go ahead and go to the medium setting and clear out the rest of the deposit.
Thermal protection falling.
There we go. That was good. Okay.
Thermal protection falling.
Did it. Alright, how much do we end up with? Ah, extra. Good. Ooh, Sentinel boundary map. Ooh. Hee 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 hee.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Good. We can use that. Alright, let's open these up real quick.
Component repaired.
Both we already put the oxygen in them, but that's okay.
Component
2
repaired.
and 3.
Component repaired.
And we got 4
Component
and then 5.
component
Okay.
repaired.
So that's all opened up. Excellent. So we're in good shape now. Let's see here. 2 more Piper cells. Very, very nice. Inventory is a little bit easier and a little more flexible now, so we're in good shape there. What do we got over here? So we left with this.
Recharge.
Very nice. Oxygen now is a little less. That's good. We're going to keep these over here. Alright, so we need to go to that Sentinel Hive, which is on this planet. We're going to shut down all the Sentinels, and then we'll have free and clear reign of gathering these guys. So that'll be great. So we can start picking these things up right, left and right. So this is a long episode. Sorry about that, but this is necessary. So we were under 30 to begin with. Maybe we'll get ourselves a new multi-tool, huh? That'll be nice. Last time I ran across one of these, it was really lousy multi-tool. Terrible. Worse than the one I start with. Alright, here we go. And it looks like we have a ship locator up there as well. On the ridge. First, we're going to shut them down. They're gone. What kind of weapon we got? Not worth my time at all. Actually, just terrible.
Thermal protection falling.
There we go. Problem is, we're going to get damaged here.
Protection falling. Thermal protection.
I'll take the damage, because I want to keep this high.
Extreme cold damage detected.
We'll recharge in a second.
Extreme cold damage detected.
Got it.
Technology
Okay.
recharge.
Where are our...
Protection falling.
Yeah, that. It should be usually one more.
Falling. Thermal protection falling.
Got it. Okay. And it recharges me every single time, so that's good. So now we just need to find... Let's go up there and check out the building.
Storm.
Figures we're going to get an incoming storm, right? Let's go up there to the building. You know what we can do? I know you're thinking the same thing. We can get the bolt caster and use it to take out the guys. Yeah, let's do it.
Technology recharge. Thermal
Come on.
protection falling.
Okay, let's go up to the other building. It's up on the ridge there. Yeah, glad I marked it. Should be a landing pad. There we go. There it is. Okay, let's see if we can get inside this building. Good. In.
Thermal protection
And protected. Woof! Make a little more ammunition. Let's make the magnetized ferrite real quick, because I think this will be one of our last batches of magnetized ferrite. Alright. A little bit more sodium. Grab some credits.
units received.
Okay. 720. This will find us just a regular ordinary crash ship, so at least that's something that's just money as far as I'm concerned. Okay, how far out? Alright, pretty much the other side of the planet, but I'm not worried about it. Okay. Anything else in here I can grab? I don't think there is anything else, no. Okay. Okay, how's this doing? Gotta be recharged.
Technology recharge.
Alright, let's see. So... yeah, multi-tool, that's what I'm forgetting. Okay, so we want to uninstall this. We're going to switch over to our other multi-tool. We're going to put this in there. Okay, so we're all set. Got everything ready to go. Oh, it's done. Magnetized ferrite. I think we need... let me just check. We have 83. I need 17, so we need 34 of this. That should be done in a moment. And then we're going to drop this in, and we'll get the rest of our ferrite going. Good. Good. Hour and 20, but not bad. And that should get that going. And we should be able to open up one more slot in our ship. So where is it? It's over here, right? Alright, so we're going to be short one, but I don't care. That's more than enough. And that uses up all the rest of our magnetized ferrite. So we're in good shape now. Alright, good. Let's check out the ship. How far out is it? 16 minutes? I don't know. Let's wait for the storm to subside. I would love to get a storm crystal, to be honest with you, one or two of those. Those are handy. Let me see if I can find one. Not sure if this planet has them or not. Oh, yeah, I just flew over one. What? Yeah. Not really too concerned about that right now. Ah! Just a couple of them, that's all I need. Yeah. Okay. Couldn't get in my ship. Really weird. Thought the storm would be over by now. Because usually they don't seem to last long on this planet. Not really what I'm looking for. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. This doesn't have a shelter to it either, does it? No. But we'll land anyway. How are we doing on landing juice? We're doing alright. Okay, let's take a look. We need something I'm not finding. That's what we need. Alright. Let's use our ship. There's one right there. But we're going to be hop, skipping, and jumping with our ship to do this. We're more interested in finding one with an echolocator. Good news is now we can park really close by. Take them out. There's a tree in my way. Echolocator. Got one. Good deal. Ooh, there's a couple more barrels. Let me grab them. Ooh, there's a whole bunch. Nice. That was good. Alright, what did we end up with? I'm curious. Let's see what presents we got. Good, life support thing. That's always handy. Put these over here. I can get rid of that. I don't think we're going to need the quantum computer, though. I'll hold on to it for now. Got a little bit of Atlantidium. We got some more Pugnium. Alright, good. This is good. And a little more ammunition. Let's use this, too. Excellent. Very nice. So this will bring us to a campground. Of course, it'll always have a what do you call it? A multi-tool there too. And we'll check out the other ship before we leave too. Okay. Go. What now? Oh, probably more of the Sentinels. Okay. Make sure we have inventory space. I don't need that. I don't need that. It's not really worth it to me. Defense chit. I don't even know if you can use those. Alright, let's see what we can get. Yep. I'm gonna go through the whole thing. I always go in here, then go right to scan. So we got 5, 11, and 1. we go. Lockdown. Back in. Deactivate multi-tool. Right back in. Give us a ship. Alright, good. So enough time to check out the multi-tool and get back to my ship before I start taking damage, I think. There's our ship. We'll be happy with whatever we get, even if it's just a box. What's the multi-tool like? C-class, but we got this hijack laser, which is really, really handy. You do have a supercharged slot. I have radiant shards and Atlantidium to open it up. So this will be a good one to get. We've got a few extra slots available. I will definitely take it. Okay. And in we go. Let's head over there. We'll work on the tool later. Maybe I'll do it between episodes. Okay, looks like a nice little one. I don't even care if it's a C-class at this point. The hyperdrive alone will be worth it. It's a B-class, so that's good. Let's take all the stuff out. Okay. Always check over here, because you never know. It's not worth it. Okay. Wow, okay, we must be in a storm again? Yes, we are. Okay, so we got to do the Hylian brain. Hyline brain. It's taking us there. Okay, we do have to be fully charged before we hit this spot. Oh, great. The problem about flying through these storms, you can't see a blessed thing. Can't see it. Okay. Great. The sooner we can get in there, the better. There we go. Present the brain. Okay, back in the ship. The problem is you're sending me straight at the freaking wall, man. Give me a break here. That was really, really weird. Okay, off we go back to the ship. At least our hazard protection is clear. Tough planet to be doing this on. Okay, over to it real quick. Okay, and we'll take it. Oh, nice. Okay. So what we're going to do is we'll move stuff over to our main inventory here. Okay. And we're going to put a bunch of stuff into this inventory. Nah. Actually, won't let me. Where's that lemium at? There it is. Doesn't this turn into gold? Yes, it does. Very handy. Okay, where were we? Put you back in there. Defense chip, void modes, storm crystals. Yeah, why not? We're gonna keep this. Put this in there. Keep that too. Actually, gold can go in there.
Technology recharge.
Silicate. Hang on to it. Because we want to switch our...
Component.
There we go. That'll work. I put our gun in there. Put the laser over here. Okay, that'll work. Ship, 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 ship. I'll keep some of that. Alright, I think we're getting there. How's the change on that?
Technology
There we go.
recharge.
Alright. So that's our shield. There's our cannon. Pulse. Hyperdrive, right? No, that's our liftoff. This is our hyperdrive. So hyperdrive range at 787. Let me see here. Trying to decide what to put where here. Cargo scanner. Cargo scan deflector. Pretty cool. Do we want to put our pulse engine in a supercharged slot or our cannons? We're not going to fight anything. So let's do the pulse drive. I think that'll be a smarter way. Whoa.
Weather update.
Look at that maneuverability jump. Wow. Okay. There we go. Put you over here. Okay. Storm's clearing. So I can go back to the other ship now. Grab some more stuff out of it.
Thermal protection falling.
I don't know if that's useful or not. I'm probably going to use this to go through the center just in case. I don't think it really makes a difference, to be honest with you. As long as we get through the center, we're done. And we've escaped. Really contemplating not doing it. There we go. Everything clear? Yeah, let's not worry about it. Okay, real quick. I'm going to switch over to our other multi-tool. And we're going to pull
Thermal protection falling.
you. Could build it, but that's okay. You. I don't think we really need anything else, do we? I'll take the bolt caster. I don't know if we need it or not. I honestly don't.
Thermal protection
Yeah,
falling.
we're done. Okay, and we're really all set. That's it. Let's move all the rest of our stuff over real quick. Hugnium, chromatic metal, uranium, pyrite. Not that I think we can use it. But, okay. Let's check. So, hyperdrive. Range is 842 now. Shield. Shield. Landing gear. Yeah, that goes with that. And weapons. Okay, we're done. We're good there? We're good there. Yeah, we can't use that. Can't use that. We can use that.
Extreme temperature detected.
So obviously I'm going to use one. Can't use that. Okay, so these are going to be useless to us, unfortunately. But we'll have them, just in case. Okay, good. Anything else? There we go. And now we can fix up our multi-tool, right?
Falling. Technology installed.
Ray manipulator.
Technology recharge.
Run out.
Technology
I hate when it does that.
recharge.
Okay, advanced mining laser. Excellent. And yep, we did need it. Did not have a weapon in it, so we got that now. So we're in good shape now. I think we've got everything finished. Put that in my ship. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're in really good shape. As I promised, though, I am going to take a quick jaunt over and check out the other ship. Just to see what it is. I don't know what it has to do with all these milestones I'm hitting. Probably because of the Sentinels. Yeah. Okay. It's a fighter. Go figure, huh? No, that's a hauler. Cool. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'll take it. I mean, it's worth selling it. What do we need? Medic seal, pure ferrite, dihydrogen jelly. Metal plate. I can't make a dihydrogen jelly. We don't have enough. Okay.
Thermal protection falling. Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge.
Make one dihydrogen jelly now.
Falling.
No, we're short 2.
Thermal protection falling. Thermal protection falling.
Thermal protection really falls fast around here.
Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling.
Let's just jump in real quick. We're not keeping this ship,
Shield down.
per se.
Component repaired.
There we go. And now we can trade it out. Can we uninstall stuff? Yes, we can. Very nice. Sometimes you can uninstall the guns. Ooh, got lucky. Okay. And let's hit up the thing over here.
Thermal protection.
Sometimes you'll get technology out of it. Benefactor sent me something, but, you know, it's not really worth it to me. Alright. Let's put all this stuff away. Nice, we got enough dihydrogen. That should get us... Yeah, that should get us our portal open. Good, 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 good. Alright, so we've got everything we need, guys. Let's go ahead and head to the place of our choice. Take a quick jump to our Tuluxa system. We're going to hit the space station. We'll end the episode there. So yeah, really long episode here, but boy, what we've accomplished is incredible. And with the hyperdrive range that we've got, with over 800 light years, we should be able to just make a few jumps to get to the center of the galaxy. So we're in good shape. Let's end it right here at the space station. And we're going to call it here. There we go. Okay, so we are safe. We are in a good spot, and we are ready to get to the center of the galaxy to hit the portal. So we'll do that in the next episode. I want to thank you all for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you again next time. Take care, everybody. Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everybody. ElanPaul here, and we've got our, hopefully this will be the last episode of this abandoned run, Season 2, to the center of the galaxy. We have our Sentinel ship. We're all set. We're ready to go. We didn't really need a Sentinel ship, but we just happened to stumble upon a dissonant system. So, we're back in our main system we started from. We're going to head back to the main planet that we started from as well, and we're going to go specifically to the portal. We have a grave, so we got one of our, the one glyph that we needed, and it's now travel time. and we will likely take this ship right through the center. It doesn't make a difference about repairing the ship afterwards. As long as we get through the center of the galaxy, we have accomplished our mission. So that's where we're at. So I'm not going to show you the game time at this point. I know I was going to say I was going to show it to you, but I guarantee you we are probably under the 6-hour mark. So that's pretty good, I think. I think the fastest I've ever done it is about 2.5 or 3 hours or something like that. So not bad. Not bad. Better than the last run, right? Okay, so here's our portal. We're going to have to unlock it. Now, I don't know if there's going to be any storms on this planet. Just storms are starting to appear now, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's not too far away from the gate. Can we access the ship from here? Let me just check. It's out of range. Crap. Okay, let me move it closer. Because there's items on the ship I will need. I think that's close enough. What do you think? I think we got it now. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we should have everything I need. The hydrogen we're going to be a little low on, I think. We have copper. I got cadmium in case we need it. I'm going to use the sodium nitrate for now. Yeah, we're going to need more dihydrogen. We're going to have to go run for some. Use carbon there. There. I want to get that out of the way. Yeah, we're going to need one more run at dihydrogen. See? Got 12. We'll need more. Let's use the oxygen. Okay, so let's go find some dihydrogen. Should be plenty nearby. There we go. We already got our laser.
Toxic protection falling.
Just going to grab a little extra because you never know when you might need more. Okay. Got a crystal out of it too. Good. So I have the cadmium just in case I need it in order to make a new drive. There we go. That should be it. Okay, here we go. Activate the portal. And all we do is we only have the one glyph. Now, we've got all the glyphs because we have all the recipes, but we just need the one. And that's why I did that. Okay. We don't know what planet it's going to take us to. And here we go. Ready? Off we go. Really excited about this. We're going to finally finish one of these out. Ah. Weird planet. The Baroque system. Let's see, what do we got on this planet? Indium. Okay, we should grab some indium while we're here. Gold. Cobalt. Cobalt. Looks like there's someone's place up there. Cobalt. Indium, 255. Okay. Good temperature. Yeah, let's take it. Let's take some indium. We'll take it. Yeah, you see this, there's buildings around here. So, people have been here. Other travelers have been here. And the reason for the indium is not only for chromatic metal, that's not really the purpose behind it. It's in case we have to build a drive to get us to a planet that's closer to the center. So I'm going to go ahead and get as much of this as I can. About, I think, 200 or 250 of it. So we'll get the full 300 if we can. As long as we don't have any storms, we should be good. We're already at 100. Interesting. Another 100. Definitely up to 250 by now. Alright, we gotta check. Let's see how much we got. 310. Okay. Never know what we might need it for. I might have to make some more warp cells or something. There we go. That looks good. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. So I'm going to move this over into there. Go ahead and put this in our multi-tool. Okay, good. All right, I think we're ready. Off we go. Look at that. Nice landing platform over there. People went nuts on this system. Okay. All right. So, hyperspace we go. So we're heading towards the center of the galaxy. That's what it's going for. And there's our center. So we can go about 850 light years or so. It's 877. It might be too far. Yeah, a little out of range here. Yellow? Go with the yellow system for now. That'll work. Few more jumps. We should be there. We're only 5,000 from the center at this point. Okay. Not even going to bother checking the system out. Let's just go. Okay. 600s is where we're at right now. That looks like a good system to hit. No longer can do that. All right. We're not out. Okay. 727. Can we go a little further? 821. Let's hit this one. And we're just shy of the center, so this will take us to a system that's going to be pretty close. It'll take us to one more system after this, I believe. And then we'll be close enough to the center that we can make the jump. Let's check our hyperdrive. How we doing? Should be up here. Where is it? There it is. Okay, we're at 61%. Okay, good. And we're going to have a fully charged hyperdrive to go through. Alright, so it's taking us to here. Okay, let's do it. It's one short jump, 460 light years. Guess this episode will be a little shorter than I expected. Maybe we should have done it in the last one. Okay, now let's see if it will allow us. I mean, we don't have enough juice in our hyperdrive. Alright, it wants us to take it to a system even closer. That's our system right there. So it wants us to go to this system specifically. Alright, we'll do that. It gets very specific about which world which system you have to jump from and get to the center. So we're going to do that here. Alright, so we're ready to go. Let me see. Yes, it will take us to the center from here. Alright, so in order to do that, we have to be fully charged in our hyperdrive. Before we do that, we want a save point. So I'm going to hit the space station real quick. And then we're going to charge up our hyperdrive. So we can use either our warp hypercore or we can use one of our radiant shards. So I'll use a radiant shard. That would be appropriate. We're ready to go. Okay, there's our save point. We're all set here, guys. Here we go. To the center we go. Alrighty. There's a way to do this. Hold on. Okay. Okay, hold on. I know there's a way to do this. Hold on a second. I'm going to get locked in. There we go. Oh, there it goes. Got it. There we go. Center of the galaxy has been attained. Now, because this is such a short run, I think I'm going to combine it with the last one. So I know I've been talking throughout the whole thing of this being in the final episode, but we're going to go ahead and call this part of the last episode that we just watched. So there's just no way. I didn't realize it was going to be this quick, or else I probably would have made it all one. Now, we were in Euclid Galaxy. I think we're going to head to the very next galaxy, which I want to say is the Hilbert dimension, I think. Could be wrong. Great pullback. Anytime now. We're going to pause. Like how it just kind of slammed into that position. And we move over to our next galaxy. Hilbert? Yes, Hilbert dimension. Yes. So once we get to our starting planet, we can end this there. Of course, the ship is going to be damaged beyond belief, so is the multi-tool and everything else. So I do need to get back to the ship. I'll have to repair our scanner. Fortunately, we have the materials on us to get back. We don't have any wiring looms on us. They're all on the ship, but that's okay. As long as we can get the scanner going, we should be all right.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated.
A toxic planet.
Shield kinetic system online.
Oh, it put us right next to our ship. There's the base computer.
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
Good deal.
Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational.
All right.
User initialization sequence complete.
And as you can see, everything in the ship's damaged. Everything in your suit is damaged. Everything in your multi-tool is damaged. But That's okay.
Protection falling.
We are in good shape.
Shield down.
Yep. And if we want to, we can go ahead and get this taken care of. Hang on. I think we have the ability to do this real quick. That's not what I'm looking for. We need... not the hyperdrive. Launch thrusters. Nope, that's secondary. Sorry. Oh, yeah. We need crystallized hearts to get these going. I should have stayed around on that planet. Oh, well. It is what it is. Looks like I can't repair a darn thing, unfortunately. I can repair my suit, and that's about it. I mean, the life support is going. That's okay. But, yeah.
Component repaired.
I don't think there was anything in there anyway.
Component
There we go. Radiation protection's going then. So that's good. So, anywho, yeah, that's a problem. It is what it is.
component repaired.
As far as that was allowed to be repaired.
Repaired.
Interesting. Okay, well, good deal. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We made it. We're all the way through the center. We got a lot of work to do, but yeah, that's all done, and we are now protected and in through the center of the galaxy. We made it. And that is the end of this episode. Truly the end of this particular season. I don't know if I'm going to start a new season on the Abandoned run. I'm probably going to hold off. I might do something different. We'll see what happens. I'm going to continue on with some other episodes and with some other things. So we'll go from here. Thank you again very, very much for staying with me throughout this whole thing. Thank you very much for your support. Please hit the like. Please hit the subscribe. We'll see you again some other time. Take care, everybody, and goodbye for now.